celebrate today.
Yo, let's go. I wish I knew. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. What do, girl, make move. Emergency stream, ladies and gentlemen.
I've been outside, I'm sitting vacation. Bitch, I spin that pop, we wait. Been outside, let's go play. And I feel you, bitch, I tell me day. Niggas be talking, they know I get. On that time, and take it back. Catch a nigga off through the tank. Go like it, the nigga got stretched. Spinning the egg looking for a rat. 20 ops got head in their neck. Step in the corpse, shoot like step. If a nigga just recent, you know you get wet. Boom, his daddy, resting in piss. And fuck with these niggas, that's like a percent.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, Mama, aka Hi, aka All the Lights, aka Keep Your Mouth Quiet. I said, aka Keep Your back at it again. You already know what time it is. The world's greatest goddamn streamer with another goddamn classic, ladies and gentlemen. I gotta keep it a buck real quick. Emergency stream, ladies and gentlemen. If you do not know what's going on, it looks like Foodie Beauty and Salah are split up, and Foodie Beauty is single. So for all the guys out there. So for all the fellas out there, all the single ladies, I guess Salah put a ring on it and then took the ring off. I don't know, but it all started. I didn't really cover it too much, but it all started with Salah and Foodie Beauty live stream. They got in a little back and forth, whatever, and the next day, Foodie Beauty came on. Like she usually does, kind of begged for some money. She didn't get any. Then woke up and decided to just say, you know what? I'm going back to Canada, and I need you guys to fund my trip back home. Now listen to me. Now listen to me real quick. Ma'am, I just got to say. If you are going to sit there, look your audience dead in the eyes and tell them that they need to fund you going back home, ma'am, you need to find a way to get back to Canada the same way you found a way to get to Syria. Okay? You can't sit there and ask your audience after not only supporting you, after that whole donation to putting some kid in school. I don't know what was going on with that. And then turning around, even purchasing a cat, right? And then leaving that black cat to go to Syria, right? You booked a plane ticket, and then you had to hop in a Salah's friend's car, drive up a couple of mountains and shit, you know, go through some war-torn countries, you know, backdoor yourself into Syria. And you get there and then you find out it ain't what you thought it was, right? The power's going out, the food is rationed. That's why I think she's leaving. But all the things that you thought Syria was gonna be, when everybody told you, bro, like everybody looked at you and said, bro, why are you leaving, the comfort of an apartment, which I will give you that there were some crazy people that doxed your apartment, whatever, which is just utterly wild. But you had your family, that backed you up, right? You had your car, you could have. I don't know what kind of conversations he was having with you over the phone where you thought that, hey, I want to get to Syria. And I'm going to do anything possible to get there, because the way you got to Syria was crazy, man. When you told us that story that you had to land in some other country, right? And then you had Salah's friend had to get you in a car, right? And you about a 400-pound woman, y'all had to go up a mountain in a goddamn Suzuki. I don't, and then you guys had to cross over to this country, that, man, come on. And then you get there and you want to go home. And then you ask your audience to pay for you to go home. Am I in the upside down? And then, and like somebody said in the audience, why would anybody that watch you, Foodie Beauty, even believe you at this point? Why wouldn't this just be a money grab? Because, right, I saw somebody give like $500. They was like, make it home, Foodie Beauty. But is Foodie Beauty even going home? Or is this just a money move, right? Is this just another move to get in the pockets of her audience? Because if she wanted to leave, I mean, she got family, right? Wouldn't they pay for that? I don't know. But here she is. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen. Here she is with the title called Separating.
So I'm just waiting. Welcome, Salam, Amanda, Nitty, Renee. I can't even read all your names. I'm sorry. So, the friggin' headache I cannot get rid of. No, it's not clickbait.
Stop the cap.
It's gonna seem like impulsive and like out of the blue for you guys, because I've really been I tried so hard. Slow mode. I'll just let people. I'm kind of just like, I'm probably not even gonna look at the chat. Teardrop. I'm just gonna like say what I have to say. Because yeah, like you don't really see our day to day together. I mean,
now you sit here, Foodie Beauty, and you tell us we don't see your day to day together, but yet you go live almost every day for the 4 to 5 hours, and you talk about how everything is sun and roses and how everything is so great. I mean, if we can just go look at your vlogs. Every time you go on your vlogs, you say the food is the greatest food ever. I just came out of one of the tanks that was blown up. Look at this. Look at, we're driving and then Salah just pumped some gas from a guy who was outside and they have gas pumps. You make it seem like everything is good there. When we see it for ourselves, like, fuck, your power outages every now and then, food rationings, you know what I'm saying? A bomb, just like a literal fucking bomb dropped at a location you was just at the day prior, and you just like, that's just nothing, you know how bombs just be falling on buildings? Like, no! You are manipulating your audience. See, you manipulated them by playing this whole thing up like Syria is just the greatest. I mean, you guys gotta, the fact that you're telling people that are watching you that, hey guys, you guys need to come here. What? Excuse me? Am I in the upside down? The fact that you sat there and you looked at your audience while they was chatting and looked at them and said, Siri is just the best. You guys need to come out here. Man, there was just a bomb. There was just a rocket that was just dropped on a location just across the street from you. And you telling us we need to go there? There's civil unrest in that goddamn country. This is the best place on earth. Yeah. Streets are blocked off. What is going on? But go ahead.
You do sometimes. I mean, we have like gotten in arguments and stuff, but it's just that it's not anything to do with like it's not like it's just we're not really working out. We're not compatible. Like maybe people saw it coming. Fair enough. It's just I wanted to give it a really good shot because
the reason why you really want to give this whole Salah thing a really good shot when you knew this wasn't working out from the go was to stick it to your haters. You really wanted to stick it to your haters. I get that. You really kept this thing going along to stick it to your haters because you did not want them to fire up a stream going, ha ha ha, I was right. I was absolutely right. You know what I mean? And that's why I give props to Amberlynn Reed, right? When she goes through something and she got something going on, sometimes she just comes back on the internet and she lies. But this time she's taking a real life break. Like she got something really going on with her auntie and some other shit going on. And she said, you know what? I'm going to take a month off, get my mind, get my brains, get everything cleared. I saved up enough money. I'm good, right? And then I'm going to come back with a clear mind. Smart move. You, on the other hand, instead of you're going through something that's happening, right? You don't take a break and then come back. Like the best thing that you did was when you were in Kuwait and then you took that long, like 7-8 days off. And then then the next day they just found out you was in Canada. Like you just showed up and say, hey, I'm in Canada. You know what I mean? Like that's what you should have did here. This whole grifting to get back to Canada while you're in Syria, you should have just took like 7 to 8 days off. Find your way back to Canada like you usually get these trips. I don't know how you get them. Find your way back home and then show up on stream like, hey, I'm back in Canada type deal, right? Because this is not it, bro.
Because, there is love there, obviously. But,
Belinda said, I never thought they were married
there
anyway.
Was no cheating with Noor. No, I don't want any mean comments about Salah whatsoever. Yes, please delete those. It's
what you expect. You say we separating and you said we not working out and then you like no mean comments for Salah.
It's just that it's not him. It's not him. It's more of like a cultural differences that are just really I don't feel like myself. Like I.
What do you mean a cultural? But man, you put on a whole hijab and you tried to study the Quran. You put up posts about Palestine and saving all these people and all this other stuff. Now there's a cultural difference, man. Man, you've been playing this shit up. You've been playing this goddamn shit up for like the last 4 or 5 years. You didn't realize there was a cultural difference. She just finding this shit out. Wait a minute. Hold on. I'm Christian now. I believe in Jesus Christ. We believe in Jesus too, but I get that. But there's a culture difference. Man, come on, man. Are you serious? You didn't notice? You've been flying around with this hijab on this whole time, saying halal and all this other stuff, speaking the language, the words, going to the mosques, kneeling, you know what I mean, wiping. If you did everything, you prayed the right way. Oh, now there's a culture difference. I can't believe she just said that. This is crazy. Oh, man. this is like a white lady that all of a sudden wanted to be black and then lived in the hood for like 2 years and was like, okay, I can't handle this no more. There's too many drive-bys here. Okay, I'm going back to being white. I'm going back to Beverly Hills. I have had enough. She was in Syria like, okay, that's it. I had enough. I'm going back to being white. There's too many bombs. There's way too many bombs here. I'm going back to being white. Get out of my way. She called the embassy. I'm going back. Excuse me. White lady here. She ripped that hijab off. We just got too many cultural differences. I'm coming now. I'm coming. I want the world to know. K Bella's already in Salah's DMs. Facts, I heard about that. K Bella's already trying to take that spot. K Bella's tired of living on them park benches. She's like, fuck it, I'll live in Syria. Where do I gotta go? Who picking me up? But yeah, I this is what we talk about when we talk about culture vultures, Foodie Beauty. You pick something up, you pick something up that someone was born into. Salah can't just wake up one day and say he don't want to be Muslim or he don't want to be, he don't want to be his culture anymore. He don't want to be that because that's what he was raised in. And so you adopted that. Now, if you would have just adopted that and not try to take it all on at once, maybe you could have came to this conclusion a lot sooner, right? But the problem was with you though, Foodie Beauty, as soon as you touched down with Salah, you just wanted to adopt everything at once, right? You just wanted everything at once to prove to the world that you're more Muslim than anybody, even the Muslims that have been in this culture their whole life. And then, and then once you got in deep with it, right? And then you told your audience who you were and you're this new da-da-da-da. And then when you found out like, damn, we just got too many differences. You were just like, you know what? I don't want to be proven. I don't want to prove the haters right. Because that's what this is. That's why you stuck around with this so long. Because you didn't want to prove the haters right. And it's okay to prove them right. Because, and to be honest with you, they was right. they was right. But go ahead.
Mark, really, I don't feel like myself. Like no matter how hard I try, I realize that in order to make the marriage work, I'll have to assimilate into something I don't feel that I am.
Yeah.
No Name, member for 13 months, loyalty bees. I just want you happy. Thank you, No Name. Ready, set, rebees. Thank you. I mean, it's not that I need time to adapt because I think I've given it a fair go. It's been 3 years.
Right.
Hey, YouTube lover. Thank you, Jekka. That's the thing. I have to change a lot about myself, and...
You didn't realize that's what you had to do? You couldn't be the old Foodie Beauty. He got pissed off when you went on that panel and you talked and they talked about your coochie and you talked about your coochie. Or you had you can't have the same conversations on your live streams that you used to have ever since you got with Salah. Because you knew Salah was watching. He was in the chat. He didn't want you to do certain things. He didn't want you to act a certain way to the chat or talk to people a certain way. You got him in a lot of trouble when he tried to stop you from taking that kitten at the park. Everybody said, put that thing down and get back to, and he was just like, are you sure? You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, you got the man booted out of Kuwait. You got him booted out of Kuwait. And now he go to his home country, where probably he didn't want to be. and he sacrificed for you, and here you are talking about, yeah, now we ain't got no more culture. Our culture differences. You left that man high and dry. Yeah, that's crazy.
Some things I welcome change, some things that were not very good for me.
Like what?
It's just that, like, I find every day I kind of like, for example, I'll just be in the bathroom and I'll be looking at my Bath and Body Works and like Western products, and I'll be like, I really just want to leave, get in a car and go and like do something by myself. I can't, like, I don't feel like I have like.
What? Like, I gotta hear that again because maybe I'm hearing something wrong. Wait, you look at your products, you know, your Bathe and Bath and Beyond products, and you say you just want to leave and take a real shower? What's going on? She wants to go back to putting on deodorant. I don't know. I'm tired of being musty. I'm tired of being musty. What is she talking about? What the fuck? What, you can't put that shit on? What is going on? She want to hop in her car, take this Bath and Beyond shit. What? I don't know what this even means.
And I'll be like, I really just want to leave, get in a car and go and like do something by myself. I can't, like, I don't feel like I have like, you know, these are like the same issues. Like, and then I moved back to Canada already, remember? Yeah, and I've changed my mind. And that's the problem. Like,
yeah.
Last time I moved, I got kind of like freaked out because I went through a lot of stress, which is like my fault for like showing my apartment, you know?
Right.
But there's a lot of stressful things that, you know, make me not want to really like go back there. So yeah, I just, it's not really like a bad separation. It's just like we're kind of at each other's throats more, and I just feel like it's things that are just never going to change, because in order for things to change, we would both have to change a lot of things that we're not really that comfortable changing, and it's just not going to work out. Yeah.
After 3 years, they come to this conclusion. She's stubborn. He wants her to do certain things. She don't want to do them. She don't listen. She gets him in a ton of trouble.
You know? No, he can't. It's not about like marriage counseling. It's like fundamental cultural differences.
You knew this.
You know what I mean? Like, it's not, it's just, it's, you know, it's, we've tried to work it out for like 3 years. And it's just not, I mean, there was like a lot of stuff going on behind, you know, I didn't want to make it public, but I feel like I have to, because I'm kind of like desperate to just like, you know, figure out.
Yo, Billy Belinda's correct. I think that happened. I think Salah got back to his freaky stage, and he was like, "Hey, you remember when you said if I'm interested in doing something freaky, you said you think about if you could or can't do it. Remember that? Well, I want to shit on you. I want to poop on you. Poop, poop." He probably did, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I think that's why it was like, he asked her to do something wild. He's like, listen, I want to hang from the roof. I want you to lay open, and I want to hang from the roof, and I want to dive straight in. Ass first. She said, I can't do that. All right. Well, yeah. We're butting heads right here. We're butting heads. I want to do some freaky shit. Oh man. That's why K Bella's like, okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll be a toilet seat. So yeah, Belinda's right. And they might have came to a head on some sex shit. Cause he likes some freaky ass shit, right? And Foodie Beauty definitely freaky, but I don't think she can match his freak. I don't think she can match it.
Like how to move on and rebuild my life. And I feel like I have to like build from zero. You were born to be and be free. That like I feel like I have too big of a personality to just be like I don't want to say this without like hurting anyone's feelings.
Go say it.
I feel like I'm just not meant to be like a subservient housewife. Like it's just not my personality. And
see, that's the problem right there. Because I remember when she was complaining in a couple streams back, she was complaining that Salah would leave and then she would have to cook dinner for 20 people. Right? And she was pissed off. She was like, I gotta make dinner for 20 people. Why can't I just make dinner for myself? She gotta have guests over. She gotta have friends. She has to have conversation with real human beings, you know, and they got to sit around and, you know, and they speak in their language and Foodie Beauty just sitting there nodding. She's kind of realizing that, you know, she's just not the center of attention and she wants to be, right? She wants to be on camera. She wants to show her face. She wants to have conversations. She wants to talk to people in the chat. She wants to talk to people, you know, her family and all that other kind of stuff like that. Instead of having conversations with people that she don't even know, strangers, her neighbors, all coming over, she got to cook dinner for all these people, and then sitting there while they're having conversations, and she doesn't know the language still after 3 years, and all she does is nod her head, and she just kind of just looks around while they're just joking and laughing. and she is playing submissive. She's very submissive, and she's not. But she should have known that as soon as she touched down in Kuwait. That's what she wanted. When she met Salah, that's what she wanted. She wanted somebody to tame her. She was out of control. She was wild. She was doing way too much. And she wanted a man to tame her. And she just wanted to be a normal female, a housewife type of female. And now she's realizing she can't be that.
There's nothing wrong with that. If that's what the life you want, if traditionally that's what you want in life, I'm not. And it's not Syria, because Syria, like, you know, traveling here has been such an amazing experience. I've met people that have, like, impacted my life that are so amazing. You know? So it took me a long time to realize that I'm the type of person that people can scream things to me right in my face and I won't see it unless I realize that myself.
What?
You're severing a relationship with a Muslim, but I wasn't able to change. It's really, really, really hard when you have opposing worlds come together.
Yeah. I'm trying to understand this, Foodie. For the longest time, when you took on this Muslim religion, you was trying to talk like the Muslim religion is the only religion, right? Christian, Catholic, all you guys got it wrong. But me, with Salah and this religion, we got it right. You kind of stepped on everything you came up believing to adapt to this culture. That's what you did. That's just culture vulture right there. Now you spinning out of it because it's getting a little tough and a little bit harder. And now you got to learn a little bit more and they asking you more questions. Like how you with this man for 3 years and you can't speak the language? Or how you with this man for 3 years and you barely understand the Quran? Do you really want to learn this? Is this something you really want to take on? It takes work to get there. As soon as it started, it was cute at first, you not knowing the language. It was cute at first, you didn't really know the Quran. It was cute. But to the Syrians, when you got here and you sat along them and they having conversations and everything like that, and they talking, And they like, damn, did you just get with this motherfucker? You been with this motherfucker for how long and you can't understand what we saying? You ain't picked this shit up. You ain't picked up the religion. What's going on here? You wanted to dip in real easy, have it your way. You know what I mean? Flex that shit to the internet. Like, yo, what's up? I'm Nat. Look at blah, blah. And then, but now you're being called out on it from your own people in Syria. And it's not cute no more. Not even a Salah. And now you like, you know what? This is too hard. I'm going to go back to just being a white woman. That's way easier.
You know? And it's nothing like that's just his culture. That's just like that's not anything negative. It's not, you know, it's just too different. I don't feel like I fit in no matter how much I try. I don't feel
Now, when you say how much I try, how much have you been trying? Again, you don't know the language. You can't speak. I don't think you can say a full sentence. As no matter how much I try, but you're not trying. You've been with this man for 3 years and you don't know the language. You don't know the language. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it was a thing, well, if it was a thing where, okay, you can do you and I can be me, like with my wife, like she's Mexican, she speaks Spanish. We've been together forever, and I don't speak a lick of Spanish, but I didn't have to take on her culture. She didn't have to take on mine. We just fell in love, and she didn't force her religion on me or her beliefs on me. And I didn't force mine on her. I didn't force her to go to cookout. She wanted to come to the cookout. You know what I'm saying? She didn't force me to go to quinceañeras and everything like that. I just wanted to do it. I could say yes or no in the situation, right? Our cultures came together. We had kids. Our culture comes together through our kids. We both have different, but we can have conversations about what we want to do and what we don't want to do. I didn't jump in with my woman and say, I'm going to take on this culture and I'm going to leave mine behind. I'm no longer black. Family, mom, dad, I'm with the Mexican woman and I no longer go into the cookouts. And I hate grape soda. Fuck your Kool-Aid, bitch. Bye-bye fried chicken and hello corn asada. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. We just kind of combined each other's things and we just flowed. It was just an easy transition in the flow. She didn't force me to on her stuff. I didn't force her on my stuff. We just did what we did because we was in love with each other, right? But you had to be with this man and take on everything he believed in and then leave everything that you grew up and you was raised on behind. And now you saying it's too hard.
Completely comfortable, like in a way, like I feel comfortable at home right now with him, like in this house, like physical needs, like you know, like I'm not too hot. We have
corn. What is corn asada? A steak, right? Am I right? Did I say it right? I still can't even say it right. Corn asada. I still can't say that shit right. It's delicious though. It's delicious.
Water. We have like, you know,
corn asada. Ah, still can't say that shit right. Corn. It's delicious though. It's delicious.
We're not living in like abject poverty. It's just that I'm a very, very different than what, I don't know. I don't even know if I can really explain it. Amber, loyalty visa, change is hard, but you have to do what's right for you. Love you, Chantel, you're strong. Thank you, Amber. Ready, set, rebees. Thanks for rebeesing. Katie, that's why I'm Syrian living in the West. I couldn't do it there. And I'm not talking bad about Salah, and I don't want anyone to talk bad about Salah. It's that 3-year contract. It's just that, like, Katie, you said you wanted to go to the U.S. He likes this life. Like, is investing his life in here. And I just, like, I thought, like, eventually we would, like, move on and do other things, but I don't.
Wait. That's a lie.
Stop the count.
When you got with Salah and you was in Kuwait with Salah, you said that you never want to leave Kuwait. Kuwait's the best place on earth. I want to be here with my husband and my man, and I want to live my dying days here with Salah. You never told us that actually you was with him and you had plans of leaving, the Middle East to come to America or Canada or something like that. You always made it seem like Canada, America, yuck. But where I'm at is way more beautiful, and I want to live and die here with my man because that's where he want to be. Now you switching it up, and you telling all of us that you didn't really have plans to stay in the Middle East with your man, Salah. Matter of fact, you thought that, hey, we would be here for a while and then we would travel and live somewhere else. You see how the story changed now? Because I remember you saying that, like, Kuwait's way beautiful and I don't want to leave. When everybody was like, oh, he's just trying to get a green card. Oh, he's just being with you to come to Canada. And you said, hell no, I want to be here forever. This is my home. And now you saying, oh, well, I kind of wanted to leave.
I don't think he really wants that. Like, he wants to establish here forever. And
you knew that.
He's invested in, things here where, he'll have ties here. And, I feel like eventually, like, my channel will just wither away. And that does make me panic because, like, that's all I really have in life. Like, that might seem sad, but, like, that's all I really have. And
that is sad. That's sad. That's sad. All you have in life is this going live on YouTube. Is whew, that's sad. That's sad. In actuality, when you had a friend, you had a real friend in Pete. As shitty as everything was, you being there and stuff like that, but Pete was like he was your real homie,
And I friggin' freak out at the thought of being 100% dependent on any person, especially somebody with, such different views. Yeah, I am Western, yes. Thanks, Vulgar. Thank you. Yeah, and I feel like, obviously when in Rome, like, I have to assimilate, but I don't know. No, I'm not in shambles because it's something I want, Like, I feel relief. I think I feel relief as I don't mean.
How do you feel relief when you're stuck in a place you don't want to be and you need your audience to give you money so you can get home? How are you? I would be stressed the fuck out. I'm with the man I no longer want to be with. I depend on him. This is all of his friends, all of his family, his place. He knows his way around up and down this place. I'm stuck here. I'd be panicking like a motherfucker.
Not in a mean way. Turkey hair plugs. The problem is that, like, I do want to reestablish myself in Canada and go back to, like, beezing and just being myself. Bear! Very important, bees. Thank you, Bear, for the hugs and 27 months of beezing. Ready, set, me, bees, thank you.
I think she want to take that hijab off because she grew her hair back. She got that hair long now. She saw FFG out there in over there in Rome or wherever FFG was in out there vacationing, and her hair was down. She was on the beach. You know what I'm saying? She was enjoying herself with her socks on in the sand. But at the end of the day, she was on vacay. I think she saw that and flipped. Because this whole time, Foodie Beauty always believed that FFG was as miserable and sad as she was. Maybe even more because she didn't have a man, and all she thought about every single day was Foodie Beauty. And she'd come home, she opened up her laptop, sit in her living room with all her blinds closed, you know, dried ponytail, oily as fuck, 15 chins, and talk about her all day. But I think when she saw FFG on that vacay and out and about free, hair, face, socks in the sand, I think something triggered her. Now her ops, her number one hater is free, doing things that she can't do. Because she used to flaunt those Thailand vacations in fucking FFG's face, right? She used to say, damn, I'm in Thailand, FFG. Ha ha, what you doing? Ha, you just watching me. Remember, oh, you just watching me. You at home watching me while I'm doing all of this. But Foodie Beauty ain't been on a vacation. She been roaming around, stressing, making food for 20 people, having all these people around her that she don't even talk to or know. And like she said, the only thing she got is YouTube. And then the person that her ops is going, like I said, on vacation. That pissed her off. Now she got it. Now she like, fuck that. And she's stealing money out of her pocket. FFG making all kind of money off of her. She making so much money, she just going on vacation on the back of Foodie Beauty. Foodie Beauty looking at FFG on vacation and going, that's my vacation. That's my vacation right there. She drinking mojitos, going out in the she doing the things that I want to do. Off my back.
I can't change my mind again. I've changed my mind. I've upheaved people's lives. Like, I can't keep doing that. Like, people are fed up, you know? Hey, Lavisa. Julia, I'm taking with me. Yeah, 100%. The problem is, I don't know when I'm going to leave. So that's the problem. Like, I can't, if I want to leave, like, sooner than later, I need help. Like, I need to, like, try to raise money because, like,
stupid. Here we go. Here we go. I'm gonna leave, but if you guys want me to leave sooner, I'm gonna need some money.
I know you're thinking, well, just have your husband pay. No, like, I need to, like, start from scratch. I need, like, first and last month's rent.
Oh.
I need to bring Julia. I don't know how much that's gonna cost.
Oh.
I need to, like, even just buy a bed, you know?
Oh.
Like, and I need my airfare. And he just bought a car with cash.
It's a lot out here buying cars with cash. What the fuck? Your girl trying to get home, and he just came home yesterday. Hey, babe, just bought a new car with cash. But I'm trying to get back to Canada. Yeah, well, work that out with your audience. This man just buy a car with cash, and you asking these people in your chat that's living check to check to go ahead and fund your plane ticket? This is the craziest thing I've ever heard. He just bought a new car with cash. Fuck it. And she trying to get home on our dime.
Julia, I don't know how much that's gonna cost. I need to, like, even just buy a bed, you know? Like, and I need my airfare. And he just bought a car with cash. And he's already invested his money in, like, you know, I don't want to say what here, but to...
So let me get this straight. You trying to get back home. You need a one-way ticket to get back home. Your man just bought a whole brand new car cash. And he got his all his other money tied up in, you don't want to tell us. But then you want to beg your audience to fund you? This is crazy, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh, man.
Make sure he can financially support himself, and he's not rich.
He's inviting his new family is crazy. he got to fund K Bella getting. K Bella's on her way. he got to lay that foundation.
So he cannot, you know. So just by doing my content and stuff and, you know, saving money, maybe I can get out of here by like next, and if like, I don't know, maybe 6 months or so, I don't know. Otherwise.
Hold on. Now this is a grift. So you sitting here telling me you broke up with this man. Y'all no longer together. You guys have a culture differences and you want to get home sooner. So you're begging your audience to give you money now so you can leave in 6 months? Who the fuck is believing that? What moron out there is like, yeah, Foodie Beauty, let me give you airfare and then you can give you enough money for airfare so 6 months from today you can leave. Are you fucking serious? And the reason why she's dragging it out 6 months, because she's hoping that they will forget in 6 months when she's still there. This is the stupidest grift I've ever heard. This is grifting on top of grifting. You doing this whole divorced arc to get money to leave in 6 months? Why would you even do this? Why would you even ask your audience for money if you leaving it? You making it seem like it's an emergency. But this is not an emergency. You panning this out to 6 months? Man, she made over $1,000. I bet you she did. And she's going to pocket that fucking money. And she's going to pocket that money and have you forget about that in 6. This is fucking wild, bro. This is begging on a whole nother level.
I don't know. Maybe 6 months or so. I don't know. Otherwise, I'd have to like try to raise money. I don't know. Otherwise, you know, if not, then I have to stay longer. But yeah, it's true. I really haven't seen, I'm not really looking at the comments. I'll give you $5. Thank you, Karen.
See, you might get money in a short term, but in a long term, this is going to backfire on you because the people that donate to you are no longer going to trust you. They're no longer going to trust you because they're sitting here like, bro, I'm giving you money, and you can't keep coming back to these people and taking money from them. It's just wild. You did the whole kitten thing. You took money from those people and got booted out of Kuwait. Then you did the whole Smokey thing. Then you did the whole kid thing. And now you're doing the whole I'm trying to move back to Canada thing. Like, bro, how many times you gonna keep going to your people begging? This is wild.
Divorce fundraiser.
Divorce fundraiser. She laughed at her. That's crazy.
I can't start a GoFundMe because of where I am. So I don't know.
I fuck with Syria. They not fucking with that begging shit. You gotta earn it over there.
Yeah, I mean, I can just like save, but it'll just take longer to leave. Like, I don't know when I can. That's all. So yeah. There's no embassy here. I still do cameos, yeah.
You went to a place with no fucking Canadian embassy? This is crazy. You really in a war-torn country, bro.
If my mom started one for me, I don't want to like, maybe I can ask her. I don't want to like bug her too. Because you have to.
You don't want to bug your own mother But you'll sit on the internet and bug your chat. You know what? I want to get home. Hey, why don't you ask your mother? I don't want to bug her. See, this is the problem. When these people don't go to their family first and they come online and they beg hardworking people, go to the people that raised you and your family, the ones you're going to actually go see and be around. You know what I mean? The ones that actually care for you and love you. Fucking crazy, bro. First people they come to is strangers. I've never seen nothing like this. I never seen anybody that falls on hard time and the first people they go to is strangers. Usually when people fall on hard times, they go to the loved ones, the ones that trust them and know that they'll do the right thing. Like if she went to her mother and asked for money, her mother is going to be like, okay, you're coming home today. I'll buy your ticket. The ticket will say Friday and I'll buy the ticket. I'm not giving you the money. That's probably why she don't ask her mom, because her mom don't trust her. Her mom ain't gonna give her money. She know what she gonna do with it. So she'll be like, I'll buy the ticket. She don't want that though.
Like verify. I tried starting one, and like they're like, after verifying my identity, they're like, no, because you're in a country with sanctions. Even though I used a VPN, like closest embassy is in Lebanon. Everyone should buy a Cameo. Yeah, if everyone buys a Cameo, I'll have enough money for sure. I think I would need maybe like around 10,000 or like 8 to 10,000.
Did she just ask for 10,000?
If I hit the lotto, I'll get you home. Thank you. I don't want to go back to Canada. Yeah, that's the thing. It's really expensive to go back and start from scratch. I don't even have a bed.
Did she just ask for 8 to 10,000? She just asked for 8 to 10,000. Oh my God. That thousand that she raised, that wasn't enough. She needs 8 to 10,000. Fuck.
I don't even have like, you know. Oh, I know, Katie. That's okay. The first month's rent is like, you need first and last in Ontario, which is probably at least 4,000. Probably at least. So it kind of sucks.
Man, why don't you just stay with Missy Moo? Missy Moo somewhere still around. She'll let you. There's some beezers around that'll let you stay, bro. And what about your family, bro? Telling me your aunt, your mom. Come on, bro. They're not gonna let you be out on the street. Come on with that. 8 to 10,000 is wild.
What did I buy in June? I don't want to go to Thailand. I don't know. I'd be like, you know.
You don't like Thailand now? What happened? The 7-Eleven weenies gave you the bubble guts? Oh. She was sitting up in a hotel just eating 7-Eleven wieners. Shitting all day. I don't like Thailand anymore. I knew she was never going back to Thailand after that one visit. She was there without Salah, and she was cooped up in that hotel, and the only place she can go is downstairs to that 7-Eleven. And she would just, at midnight, at 2 a.m, go down there and get those goddamn uncooked wieners. I'm surprised she made it out of that place. This grift did work for Journey. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, there are some dumb people out there. I can't lie to you. I can't lie to you.
Will I stay Muslim? Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do when I get home. Like, I don't know. I don't know how I'm gonna feel. I don't know. I'm just really confused right now, like about everything, about my identity, about my beliefs, about everything. You know?
The only thing you're not confused about is how much money you need to make it into Canada. 8 to 10,000. I'm confused about my identity. I'm confused about my religion. But what I'm not confused about is I need about 8 to 10,000. I know how much it is to live in Ontario. Okay, I need 4,000. Then I need a bed. She got all this shit planned out. She's not confused when it comes to the money, though.
No. The problem is I can't go to my family because everybody knows where every single family member of mine lives. They've been doxxed, and for their safety, my safety, I don't want to, you know? So,
Listen, I got an idea, Foodie Beauty. See, this is what you could do. You can go live with your family. Simple. Go live with your family and don't come back to YouTube. Just quit. Just don't come back to YouTube. Right? It's simple. Simple. Just go back, live with your family. No one will bother you. No one will fuck with you, which they shouldn't, even if you still are on YouTube or you stream or you go live or whatever. Or you could be, listen, you can do what you're doing right now, right? What you're doing right now with your camera off, or use a green screen and just go back to Canada with people not even knowing you're in Canada. Why do people even have to know you're in Canada? They can still think that you're in Syria or wherever the hell you want to be. Simple. And the only thing your family probably asks of you if you come live with them is, can you please just stop streaming? We'll take care of you. That's the easiest thing on this planet. We'll feed you. We'll give you room and board, right? You can do whatever the hell you want. All we ask is you just don't film, because they obviously don't want you filming in your house. That's why you have to drive somewhere in some weird ass garden and film in your car. All your family wants you to do is not be on YouTube anymore. You know how fast I would get that shit up? For room and board, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I'd be off YouTube so goddamn fast. Especially if it was causing me this mental anguish that I'm going through. These people are fucking you up mentally and physically. Come back when your mind is right. Look at what they done to Amberlynn Reed. She had to literally leave for a month. Gone. She saved up enough money to be like, I can leave. You ain't got to worry about that. See, Amberlynn ain't got nobody. You do. Only thing your family asking you to do is, don't stream no more. We'll take care of you. But you think your mistake is you making this YouTube shit your whole entire life, and it's fucking you up. And you think that the people in your chat or the people you chatting with care about you. They like you, they appreciate you, but at the end of the day, you got to take care of yourself before anybody. You stuck in the matrix, and you need to get back to reality. Get around the people that truly love you and care for you, your family. Stick around them, have conversations with them. Don't get bored. Go hang out with Pete's. Go into his jacuzzi. I don't know. But the internet is just, it's fucking you. And not in a good way, it's in a bad way. It kind of brings me to what Lucifer did to Jesus. Real quick, I want to just play this because it kind of reminds me of what's going on, right? When Lucifer tried to trick Jesus, like he tried to trick Adam, and he told Jesus, listen, Jesus was starving. He was walking in the desert. He had no food. And the devil came to him and he said, listen, just say the word and I'll make everything bread around here and you could just eat it and you'll be good.
Heaven, nor in hell, but in the silence of the wilderness. Christ had just begun his earthly mission, baptized, chosen, and led by the Spirit into solitude. And it was there, after 40 days without food, that Satan came. He did not attack, he questioned. If you are the Son of God, command these stones to become bread. It wasn't hunger he preyed upon, it was identity. He offered food, then fame, then power, all the kingdoms of the world, all the glory, all without suffering. And Christ, unlike Adam, unlike Israel, unlike every soul before him, did not break. He answered not with defiance, but with scripture, not with anger.
That right there. That is the internet. The internet's the devil. The internet is telling you, Foodie, stay on. Stay on. And I will continue to feed you the bread. That's why, you know, the devil keeps on mukbanging. He's like, yo, I'll continue to feed you. You stay on. What you need to do is you need to cut that shit off, man. Do what Jesus did. Said, you know what? I don't want that. I'm gonna stay offline. I'm gonna stay with my family. If they want me to, all they ask me to do is stay offline, I'm gonna do that. And they'll take care of me. I'm gonna do that. Somebody said I put more commercials than y'all. To be honest with you, it's YouTube. It's YouTube auto. It's automatic on YouTube. Yeah, my bad. I mean, I've actually put ads on low, but YouTube is wild, bro. YouTube's getting greedy. Sorry about that.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Honestly, every dollar adds up, so thank you very much.
She's still collecting.
I hope whatever you got off your chest helps you out. No, I'm not. We're splitting. We're done.
Uh-oh.
Salah is someday gonna have another wife and kids. That's it. And
Whoa. God, dude, let me tell you something, Foodie Beauty. Now I kind of know this is cap because what you just said don't even sound like it would sit well with you. You to even think that he's going to have another woman and he going to have kids with them. All that work and time you put in to be with this man. I gave up my cats for you. And now you come into this, well, he's just going to have kids and another wife. Wow. Wow. I didn't even know we were going to get here. Go ahead.
And I'm going to probably be alone with cats and Pete's forever. That's how it's probably going to go.
Bro, Pete's is somewhere right now. Like, I didn't ask for this. Well, how did Pete's get involved in this? All Pete's want to do is play with his ponies and sit on YouTube and talk about nothing. And now you just put him in the mix. You just use Pete's whenever you want to. You know what? I'm just going to, I guess, you know, I don't have nothing else, so I'm just going to be with my cats and Pete's. Did Pete's agree to this? How did Pete's get fucked up in this? Well, back to Pete's.
Hi, Nina.
That's crazy.
You did, Wanda? Yeah, Lisa. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Wanda. Seriously, that's insane. Thank you.
Wow. 500.
Natasha.
Yeah,
go to my community tab post. There's the fundraisers there.
Wow. Whole fundraiser.
No, you're allowed to fundraise for different things.
Oh man.
You're allowed to fundraise for like there's different things on there you can fundraise for.
Foodie, this is bad, bro. This is really bad. You go into your audience doing this fundraiser. First you did that kid thing, which was just out of control. And now you doing this.
So, but I am not taking out any of the money. Like you guys, I did the fundraiser instead of just regular PayPal so that you guys can see exactly how much I have. And if for some reason I ended up changing my mind, which we've already moved on and said that this is the best thing for us. Like culturally, it's just not going to work.
Did she just say, if I end up changing my mind? So you're doing a fundraiser with the mindset of this is not fully done. If I change my mind, what? You gonna give that money back? Just like the kitten thing that happened? Remember that? And then you said, anybody that want their money back, just message me and I'll give you your money back. But nobody asked for their money back, so I'm just going to keep it. Oh, boy. Whew. This is a grift on top of a grift. This is out of control.
You don't have to have PayPal to donate. You can actually just click the link.
Wow.
And you can use credit card or other ways. You don't have to have a PayPal. Yeah, they can report it, but I'm gonna appeal that if they do because
man, you grifted on a whole nother level.
Really, Frilly Farmhouse? I don't know. Natasha, very good. Welcome to Very Important Beezers. Thank you, Natasha.
If I was you, I wouldn't even ask my audience for the money. You could have just asked FFG. FFG wants you back in Canada so goddamn bad. If you honestly asked FFG for $4,000, I think she would give it to you. If you told her, hey, I'm off this fucking boring ass fucking Syria, Kuwaiti arc, and I'm going back to Canada next to you, closer to you, and I'm about to go to the weed shop, the same one that you went to, I think she would give you the $4,000. I'm dead ass. She almost gave her $3,000 just for her cat. She was like, I'm gonna give you $3,000. Bro, FFG got money just to burn. And she gets you closer to her, she'll give you that money.
I appreciate you. Thank you. Ready, set, bees. I don't know if anyone can. You're here for it, Michelle? Hey, punk rock. Claw and Order, he's not rich and he needs to have a life here. Making money here is not easy. So his money's going to be his money. My money will be my money.
Oh.
That's it. No, it's not a grift. It's not a grift because I'll be going. Thanks, Elvira. Wanda, I honestly want you to get back to Canada. You just don't look happy in Syria. Just glad to help. Thank you so much. Hi, Teardrop. Hello. I don't know yet, Alyssa. Really, Alexandria? Yes, I will be establishing my life in Canada, yes. Virginia, hello, Foodie. I'm sorry things aren't working out. Thank you, Virginia. You love Syria? I'll try to show you guys what I can until I can go. Thank you, Debbie. And hey, Melly. Oh. Anxious. Yeah, thank you guys so much for offering to help. Like, some people have been like, you can stay with me. I really just want to get resettled at home, you know?
Imagine saying that. Foodie Beauty, you can stay. Man, I'd like to see that. How long you think any of you fans would allow Foodie Beauty to stay at your house, bro? How long? How long you think you gonna let Foodie Beauty stay at your house before you kick her out? These people are fucking wild.
Until they ship you home. I added you to friends and family and was able to donate. Oh, cool. Okay, thank you, Natasha. Do something to get deported. Just unblock everyone so people can donate. I can try after this. Yeah, I don't know, Krista. There's a lot.
Bear donated $5 through Super Chat. As soon as Chantal lands in Canada, FFG is gonna feel it in the air and run to the airport like something from Attack on Titan.
Thank you very much, Bear. She gonna run to the airport, remember, with her other Muslim friends going, didn't she say that to Foodie Beauty? When you arrive in Canada, I'm gonna show up with my Muslim friends and we're gonna run into the airport going, I was racist as fuck. She said that. She definitely gonna show up to the airport.
What's going on with that? I think I'd feel more comfortable talking about it in Canada. You know what I mean?
Oh God.
Halloween is a month and a half. Yeah, true, Teardrop. To come to Virginia, Nina. Oh, I appreciate the offer.
Foodie just trying to get home to celebrate Christmas. You know she always show up. Whenever she can get some free presents. Do you guys believe in Christmas as a Muslim? Absolutely not. But I'll take those presents though. Unwrap those gifts. Praise Jesus. He was a prophet.
I want to be close to my family, you know? And Louis Pizza. I'm just joking. Miss Blackwood. It depends. It depends. I'll see how it goes and... Aw.
She reached her goal.
That's good.
This person.
If you want to pay to insult me, go for it. Guys. Hitting on the man before... I don't know, Trash Panda. Maybe... And thank you to those who donated towards the goal. Thank you. Wow. Carefree and Wanda. Yes, thank you for the huge donations. Wow. That's going to be so helpful. Thank you so much. And thank you to those who donated towards the goal. Every bit helps, but yeah, thank you so much for the big donations. Wow. They're investing in their future content.
Somebody gave $500, bro. And then she looked at her and she said, thank you for the huge donations. Thank you for the huge donation. Thank you for the huge donations. What? She's like, I got to break up with you more often, Salah. We getting money. Oh my God.
Thank you. Yeah, I would never
What? What?
Ask for all these donations, get all your hopes up and then just dip no, it's just it seems sudden, but like I said, we've been behind the scenes, I know I say that a lot, but it's true. Behind the scenes, I don't really, not public about our relationship, but...
You're not public about your relationship? Ma'am, you talk about this man every day. So you're not public. So what was all those times that man busted out that keyboard and played? Dun, 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 dun. What? Every time you vlog, you guys are... She's not public about her... This is the... What is she saying, bro? Am I in the upside down? Did she just say that? You're the most public about your relationship. The guy comes on camera as much as he possibly can. Even when you're off camera, we can still hear him. You guys do vlogs together. You guys, I don't know what she's talking about.
Culturally, we're just so different. But we still have love for each other, but it's just... That's why we're doing this, so that we can both have better lives.
What?
We're just not compatible that way. You know, once... You know... Yeah. And I think he realizes, like, when he sees... Don't forget to charge back. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you, Carefree.
I think Carefree might be a FFG sock account. FFG's creating sock accounts to pay Foodie Beauty to go to Canada. She trying to get there. She trying to get her there at any means possible. She creating socks and just sending money to her. There's no way.
You have a concert tonight? Which one? She lives in Oklahoma. Isn't there a lot of tornadoes there?
Oh boy. You trying to live with ALR?
Michaela, enjoy your cookie though. No, Amberlynn lives in the US. You have a concert tonight? Which one? She lives in Oklahoma. Isn't there a lot of tornadoes there?
Well, I mean, you kind of don't really have to worry about tornadoes when you're like 400 pounds of it. I'm sorry, I had to say that. You ever see the movie Twister? You never seen it pick up somebody 400 pounds. You're good. But Amberlynn Reed, Amberlynn Reed, yeah. I don't think Amberlynn Reed is gonna want you to come over her house. I don't think that's happening. So no.
Gummy bees. Mud vein. No, I don't. What is that? Sounds familiar. Yeah, the gaming streams. Or just go live.
Is Salah still in the chat?
Copycat for Nashy sauce.
Let me understand this. You guys are broken up and you trying to get home, but Salah is still in the chat though? I'm confused. I'm confused on this grift. Salah still in the chat saying shit like this. Creamed everything is fine, thanks. I don't even know what this means, but is he talking to K Bella? What's going on there? When you said you creamed everything, who was you on the phone with? He said creamed everything. I don't even know what this means. But he's still in the chat though. That doesn't make any sense. Y'all supposed to be broke up, but this guy's just hanging out in the chat while you just receiving $500 donations to go back home.
Wheelchair bees. Oh, they're heavy metal like Slipknot.
He can't even resist the acting. I mean, if you guys are gonna act this whole thing out and not being together, shouldn't you tell him to leave the house and not be in the chat? You would get more money that way.
Poor man Slipknot. Scapegoat. AC Slater is still around. Nina. Maybe he can, yeah. Salah would never do a tell-all. There's not really a lot to tell. I mean...
The man's been living with you for 3 years. He's literally got kicked out of his own country trying to stop you from taking a kitten. He's back in Syria while you gobble up all the power because you need your fans on. I mean, if this man got a tell-all, he probably got the biggest tell-all ever. This shit would, if he wrote a book, that should be #1 New York Times tell-all, okay? The shit he had to deal with living with you for 3 years in hot ass Kuwait and Syria, moving you back and forth to be with. What?
You can say you have some tea. No, I'm not going back. Better day. Bye, Michaela.
Her boils. That's wild.
Could tell us what you smell like. I could tell you what I smell like, but not here. No. What does she smell like? They're all I know. Margie. Yeah, well. Yeah, that's what happens when you're handsome. Zach, imagine. Strawberries, you're so weird. Okay, I gotta find out if the Nashi is gonna be around. Man,
Teardrop in there hitting on Salah, talking about handsomest man, handsomest. You better watch out for Teardrop. Teardrop. She might yeah. Fuck it.
when they were starting to fade out in Canada, handsomest man. No, I'm not dorky, I wish.
Oh shit, the pirates in the goddamn building. Shout out to Savage and the goddamn pirates, man. Shout out to them. Goddamn. Man. Savage, the best news network on the planet. Shit. Me and Roxy have a differences of opinion when it comes to Foodie Beauty and Amberlynn Reed, but I mean, she's good on her own though. She's good when she does the whole pirate thing.
Wish. No, I don't wish. I tell on myself, right?
God.
Yeah, Saber, they would try to bother me. Obviously, if we're separating, it won't bother me, but
Ooh.
it's a little too soon, I think, that we're not thinking about that right now. You know?
So you're not thinking about being with other people, but you just mentioned how you want to get back home to Pete's. And then you talked about him getting a new wife and children, but now you get in later on in your stream and you say, we're not thinking about that. But weren't you just thinking about that in the beginning? This is so fake. This is so fake, bro. This is so fake, man. God.
No. Topia Chew, what do you mean? They weren't in Nashville? Margie, it's mutual, but I brought it up because
It's mutual.
well, I wanted to go back to Canada, basically. And I want us both to be happy. He knows I'm not 100% happy. He wants me to live my life. You know.
K Bella coming.
It's not on any order menu. Endgame? No. Oh. I'll check it up. If you just have different things you want in life.
God. You did this for an hour and 30 minutes?
She's gonna be hit on all the time. I don't know about that. Thanks, Margie.
How are y'all together? The man is still in the chat, bruh. How are y'all breaking up?
No, Salah wants to be here.
Oh.
And this is no offense to Kuwait.
Yeah, Salah's still in the chat. We supposed to believe y'all breaking up?
Here. And this is no offense to Kuwait. They have no loyalty to him. So why? This is his history. He has a house here, he has a life here, like, you know?
All right. All right, I'm done with that. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Foodie Beauty's trying to get some bread. I'm sorry. I don't believe that at all. I can't believe that at all. No. I don't believe that. I don't believe that for 1 second. They're just doing this divorce arc, make a couple of dollars. He probably go back to Canada, say that she misses him again, and then fly back over there. Yeah. We've seen this already. We've already seen this. We've seen this story already. Here's Shanny and Rev with a shit bucket. Looks like Shanny had her accidentally recorded herself asking Rev to take the shit bucket. I can't believe this is real. Yeah.
Jason, did you dump the bucket?
Jason, did you dump the bucket? Ew. Oh.
Yes. Jason. Jason. Are you around, Jason? Baby. Honey? Honey? What? Did you dump the bucket? It's really filled. Is it? Yes.
What? I hope you're not eating. Honey, get up. Did you dump the bucket? It's really filled to the top. It's really filled. Oh, oh my God. What? It's really filled. I need you to that bucket is crazy. Bro, I could never live like that, bro. It would be over. It's really filled to the top. Oh my God. It was so much to the top that she couldn't even put the lid on it. It was flowing. She couldn't stop. Oh.
The bucket. It's really filled. Is it? Great. Great.
Great. He's miserable. Go get that bucket. Oh my God. He's going to go grab it.
Why are you supposed to be so good for it? You never come to my room.
What?
Oh, why are you supposed to be so good for it? You never come to my room.
Oh my God. Why did you spill some piece all over the floor? Oh. It really was filled. she had to stand up and go. Oh my God, this is too filled. I can't stop it. I can't stop. Holy. Oh, she couldn't stop. She overflowed. Oh my God. Oh. Oh. The splatter. He threw up. He threw up. He had to carry that shit. It was all the way to the top. My man threw up. Oh my God. Bro, how you with this woman? Oh my God. Where is he dumping it? In his neighbor's yard. Right over the gate. This is crazy. I think he flushes it in the toilet upstairs because she can't go up the stairs. So I think he takes it up the stairs and then dumps it into the toilet upstairs. I heard she mention that one time because she said, the reason why I shit in the bucket is because I can't go upstairs and the only bathroom we have is upstairs. So her uncle's house only has one bathroom. It's up some stairs and she can't get up there. So she has to shit in a bucket. Then he has to walk that shit upstairs while it's full. He has to balance carefully without having this shit dump over him. And he has to take it up there and dump it in the toilet. Oh my God, he's barfing. Oh. He's so... That man is suffering. That is suffering right there. That man is throwing up. He's crying. The man is crying. I can't lie though. If I had to do this, I would cry too. He's in hell, like literally. He's throwing up. He's crying.
Are you okay?
No, he's not okay. He's dying inside. He can't believe this. He can't believe he has to reflect on how his life got so fucked up he got here. How did he get here? He's crying. What do you mean is he okay? You took a shit in a bucket and filled that shit all the way to the top and you can't even take it out yourself. He has to go ahead, walk over shit on the floor because you overfilled that shit. He has to pick that bucket up and dump it while balancing himself going upstairs and not spilling that shit on himself. Of course he's going to cry. I'm about to cry just listening to this. just imagining this shit is making me about to burst out in some tears. Bro, if I'm Rev and I know that I got to take this bucket out when she takes these kind of shits, Man, I'm not feeding her nothing DoorDash, bro. I'm just feeding her baby food. You just eating baby food for the rest of your life until you can learn how to go up some stairs and take a shit in the toilet. Because I'm tired of this shit. You only eating baby food, baby. And I'm giving you a big ass diaper.
You stopped drinking, right?
Yeah.
Are you okay? You're making weird noises.
Not okay at all. No.
What is it?
She said, "Are you okay? You're making weird." Ma'am, you just asked this man to take out your shit that's filled up in a bucket and have to carry that shit upstairs, bro. And you're asking him if he's okay? Well, I don't understand what the problem is. I'm letting you know it's filled up and I need you to take... I know lifetime nurses that would have a hard time with this. At least their patients, you know, they deal with every day. They change them. They do their thing or whatever. But to have this obese woman who does not try to help herself in any type of way, take a shit in a bucket and overfill that shit, and then I got to carry it upstairs?
I didn't know I was still online.
I didn't know I was still online. There you go, have it. Now we got to listen to the suffering of Rev, what he has to suffer through on a weekly basis. We just got the insight. I always wondered his suffering to when he has to take that bucket out. And right there, you got a firsthand look and to listen to. This man, every time he takes that bucket, he's crying, he's gagging. I'm going to cry after this. I'm going to cry for him. But maybe he deserves this hell. I mean, this is the price you pay after putting your hands on somebody else's kid. So this is your hell. You deserve this. You deserve to take that bucket, that shit bucket that's filled for the rest of your life. Until your life ends, buddy. You deserve that. That's what you get. That's the price you pay. That 13 days in jail, that was just the appetizer. Your real punishment is you have to live with Shanny and take that bucket up a flight of stairs every week and cry and gag while doing it. So, I don't feel sorry for him. But anyway, thank you guys for joining the stream today. I really appreciate everybody for being here. We will be back this week. I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend. This was an emergency stream, and we will be back in the week. Peace.
Okay.
Hello, Jasmine. Num num.
No,
Shut the fuck up and don't talk to her like that.
Listen, Jill.
Okay,
didn't like
hold on.
me.
Mute that. Can you mute that freak?
No.
Look, I'm gonna eat them shrimp. I ain't letting them shrimp go bad. Ugh, excuse me. I'm gonna eat them. Okay, so this is 8 inches, just the size that I like the penises. I like the penises 8 inches. This is 8 incher. So every time I grab this, I'm gonna think I'm grabbing a penis.
Hey y'all, just glow.
Bartender has final say. He wants you gone. Leave.
Go fuck yourself.
I'm so sorry to hear that, boo.
Yo, I just can't take it.
I wasn't filming you.
Oh my star! I'm